Ruben Amorim's approach at Man Utd, concise talks, big goals, and an uncertain future. Since arriving in November, Ruben Amorim has experimented with different methods to connect with his players. During a particularly poor first half against Everton, with United trailing to 2-0, he opted for a short and sharp halftime talk rather than a lengthy speech. He reminded his players of their training at Carrington and urged them to stick to the game plan before leaving the dressing room, pacing the corridors in deep thought. While United's response wasn't immediate, they eventually fought back to secure a draw, showing some spirit in the process. However, Amorim's ability to fully engage and align his squad with his vision remains a work in progress. United's inconsistent performances suggest a disconnect between the players and Amorim's tactical demands. The structured control he prefers has often been missing, attacking patterns are disjointed, and the aggressive pressing he initially called for has faded. Bruno Fernandes hinted at these struggles after the Ipswich win, admitting that players sometimes doubt the plan when things aren't working. Amorim himself acknowledged that instilling belief is one of the hardest challenges, particularly when the team concedes or faces adversity. After United's disappointing FA Cup exit to Fulham, Amorim reiterated that the club's long-term goal is to win the Premier League, but suggested that success might not come under his leadership. He has been clear about sticking to his 3-4-1 system and previously made headlines by suggesting this United squad could be one of the worst in the club's history, a comment that did not sit well with some players. However, those who worked with him in Portugal say his honesty is what made him appealing to players, though some of his remarks might be lost in translation. Amorim's close-knit coaching team from Sporting CP, led by Carlos Fernandes, has been instrumental, particularly in set-piece work, a crucial aspect of United's play. On the eve of United's Europa League tie against Real Sociedad, Amorim again acknowledged the risks of failure, stating that while the club is building for future success, he is aware that poor results could lead to managerial changes. Winning the Europa League would secure Champions League football, boost revenues, and strengthen Amorim's position. However, he insists that laying strong foundations is more important than short-term silverware. Still, without tangible success, there is a risk that United's season could fade into irrelevance, leaving questions about both the team's direction and Amorim's long-term future at Old Trafford.